Hello, motherfuckers. I bet you're wondering what I have on. Um, I'll let you figure that out as to what exactly this is. Let's hop into this review, shall we? Start off with our battle of the bitches between Bruner and Mikey. As we had previously stated, two big bitches, two bitches of teams. And Bruner comes out with his second win of the year, which his previous win was also in the Battle of the Bitches, so he must like it here. He's 2-0 in the Battle of the Bitches, so good for him. Way to go, Bruner. As he had also put up a league high 155 this week, while Mikey put up 90. This could be the end of Mikey this year. Who knows? He had a pretty rough week. Looks like the Gardner Minshew deal didn't go down as he would have liked. And Will Dissly Achilles ruptured, just like Dalvin Cook. So, yeah, rough week for him all around. Bruner had a really good week. Is it enough to keep Bruner alive? Yes. See if it translates to anything. Moving on. Half Squat and Brendan tied. And this is Half Squat's second tie of the year. Half Squat is now 2-2-2 as they each put up 119 points. Would this have been different if Trey Flowers doesn't get called for hands to the face? He was right in here. Just saying. All it would have taken is a Kenny Golladay little catch for negative 12 yards. That wouldn't have worked, but you get what I'm saying. Just a little catch. Catch for a yard. It's done. Kenny Golladay had 121 yards, so a catch for -1 would have worked. Just saying. I'll tell you what, though. Brennan's got something here in Kyler Murray. Kyler Murray is for real. For real. Also, Brennan wins this week if he just doesn't play a defense at all. Man, right when it looked like Brennan was about to make a run, and Half Squat's making a run too. Neither one of them could take it. Hate to see it. Hate to see it. Moving on. Keith beat Andrew. Moving on. I said I was back, and I meant it. And if what I did to Schnars doesn't prove it, well, then what I'm going to do next week will prove it. Because just imagine, hung 143 on Schnars. Granted, I got it. Schnars scored 79. But I beat everybody else in the league outside of Bruner. So, that being said, I'm a problem. Just saying. And now I get Saquon back. I'm a problem. As for Schnars, boy, I mean, it just... Granted, I think if your team shows up, I don't think it matters. But, I mean, what can you do? Boy, the Chargers look bad. Phillip Rivers, Melvin Gordon, that's not going to work. Joe Mixon he's on the second worst team in football. Jared Goff can't throw, so Cooper Kupp's hurt. DJ Chark, I mean, you got Marshawn Lattimore. What can you do? I mean, you had one good matchup, and that was Tyler Lockett, and he only got you 12. He's your second highest point scorer. Yikes. 12? 1, 2, 3. I had 7 players score over 12. Boy, it's hurting. I can see it. Oh, and you left Curtis Samuel on the bench, Carson Wentz on the bench. We won't get into it. I'm sorry. Is this the game that sinks Schnars? Is he done? I don't know. And your game of the week, Bison took on Kyle. As I previously stated, this is typically the week where Bison explodes and wins. Granted, he won by 2 points in quite possibly. Now, I know it's happened like 2 weeks ago. It happened when Baker Mayfield on Monday night got like -2 points and blew some guy a game. I get it. What are the chances, theoretically, that Keenan Allen comes out, first play, maybe catches a screen pass for 2 yards, fumbles, gets hurt, doesn't come back into the game, whatever. Negative points. He would have had to have gotten -3 for Bison to lose. Now, yeah, Keenan scored 5 points. It wouldn't have been a huge deal. But, like, I understand if you're sitting a defense. Why Keenan Allen? I don't get it. That's just disrespectful to Keenan Allen and the people that like Keenan Allen. So, like, if you don't want him, just send him my way. It's fine. Also, why in the world would you sit Stephon Diggs? I don't understand that at all. It baffles me. His matchup was fantastic. Anyways, as for Kyle, things are starting to look rough. Jared Goff, 1 point. Josh Gordon, 1 point. Travis Kelce, 9 points. That's not going to cut it. His team is coming down to 2 players, and if Christian McCaffrey and Chris Godwin don't combine for 100 points a week, his team is in trouble. Yeah, so that'll wrap up the review. We'll go ahead and hop right into the preview, why don't we? All right. Who do I like in the Battle of the Bitches? Boy, these records are looking really weak. Let me tell you what. We'll go right here. Again, we'll go Bruner versus Schnars. 2-3-1 versus 2-4. Hop right into this. Schnars currently favored to win by. Bruner currently favored to win by 5 points. I guess the big question here, though, is Alvin Kamara going to play, 1, and 2, if he plays, he's playing against the Bears. So how much run is he really going to get? That could be the key to everything right there. And then Schnars, both of his running backs playing tonight. Both of them, between Melvin Gordon and Royce Freeman. We'll see. So, a lot going on tonight. My bad, not Melvin Gordon, just Royce Freeman. I had a mild stroke. It happened. Okay. Moving on. Keith plays Brendan. Oh, we got Brendan. Yeah, I like that. We got to do something about Malcolm Brown. I assume you're going to put Todd Gurley in if he plays. Okay. Look, Brendan, I think I speak for all of us when I say that we need you to win. There's, again, no reason Keith should be 5-1. It happens. He's gotten lucky this far. Currently, and this is even with Malcolm Brown in your lineup, projecting 2 points. Currently, Keith is projected to beat you by 13. Now, flip that with Todd, projections change, and all of a sudden you're projected to win by 2. Again, I don't believe in projections, but Keith's team is trash, so it shouldn't really matter. Keep moving. God, all of these games suck. We'll go me and Andrew. Should be an easy wash. Currently, it has us projected to tie. What? Oh, I haven't put Saquon in. Makes sense. I'll change that around and shit, you know. Andrew's season is basically riding on tonight between what Patrick Mahomes and Tyreek Hill can do. It basically comes down to tonight for Andrew. He's the last team that only has one win. Everybody else has at least two. Most of the teams in this league sit at two. This is what it's going to come down to for him. But like I said, I get Saquon back, so I'm a problem. I am a problem. Next, Bison Mikey. This should be able to keep Mikey alive because it's typically the week where Bison will shit himself. Currently has Bison projected to win by 5. He's got Diggs in there. Bet you Diggs lays an egg this week, just like your team will. But yeah, Bison gets Phillip Lindsay tonight. A lot of fantasy implications on tonight's game, so see how things shake out. We know last week Keith had 62 points out of those guys. Just stupid. So lucky. But yeah, and then move on to what will end up being your game of the week between 2-2-2 half squat and 3-2-1 Kyle. Kyle's reeling right now. Kyle is reeling. And I don't know if anybody saw, he made the move and went and picked up Josh Allen this week. Plays the Dolphins. For whatever reason, he still has Josh Gordon in his lineup. I just don't understand. Josh Gordon is wide receiver 51. Has this man scored a touchdown? He has. Week 1 against Pittsburgh. That's it. I don't know how you can keep playing Josh Gordon. Honestly, Duke Johnson's a better play. That being said, he also has Duke Johnson in his lineup, so I don't really know. Again, when are you going to get Antonio Brown into your lineup? Oh, man. There's a lot going wrong with Kyle's team. He's got Chris Godwin on a bye, Christian McCaffrey on a This one's done. You can stop the fight now. Half Squat's won this one. Half Squat is projected to win by 35. This game's done. Boy, if I ever had a lock of the week, this is it. And I cannot wait until Tuesday when Kyle wins and we're talking about me talking about this. Should be marvelous. Half Squad, if there's ever a time for you to get back into the playoff race, this is the game. Plain and simple. But if Kyle can somehow survive this and win this game and get through the McCaffrey-Godwin bye week with a win, it's a problem for the rest of the league. But I'm the only problem for the league right now. And the fact that Keith is somehow 5-1. Hop into these standings real quick. That'll wrap up the preview. We'll hop into these standings real quick. Sitting atop the division of the left side, you have Keith, followed by Bison, followed by me, followed by Half Squat and Bruner. Keith got his points up a little bit. I can give him that, but still 1, 2, 3, 4 teams have more points than him. It's funny. I think it's friggin' hilarious. The other half of the division, Kyle sits atop, followed by Brendan, followed by Mikey, Schnars, and Andrew. It's all really tight. It is close. And your current playoffs sit at what would be Keith versus myself and Kyle versus Bison. That would be your first round matchups currently. Half Squat and Brennan sit at 5th and 6th. So they're in it. It's starting to get dicey as we enter week 7. And I can't wait to see where this goes. So Yeah, let me know if you guys figure out what I'm wearing. Somebody here should know. Andrew, go fuck yourself. And don't forget to like and subscribe. See you, boys.